Over the past term, I have been learning about the Big History. We have been using the Big History website and been completing many activities. This is my learning journey over the past 8 weeks. Each section of the Big History was broken up into thresholds, and we studied thresholds 1, 4, and 5. We studied threshold 1 in the first week of school, but due to the absence of Miss Stewart, I didn't learn that much and found it pretty boring. I discovered that the universe started with a Big Bang around 13.7 billion years ago. As with every threshold, there is a set equation, which is ingredients plus Goldilocks conditions equals new complexity. For the Big Bang threshold, there isn't enough evidence for ingredients or Goldilocks conditions. We can only speculate. The Big Bang then led to provide the raw materials for everything around us today. After the Big Bang, it created space which is expanding, and time as well as matter and energy. The energy created took different forms, gravity and electromagnetism. The matter got split up into electrons and quarks. From this threshold, it amazed me how something came from nothing. We then all researched as scientists, and I researched Edward Hubble, and about his theory and views on the universe. From that, we moved on to study threshold 4, the Earth and the solar system. I enjoyed this threshold more as Miss Stewart was there and we were able to do some interactive activities. The Big History videos taught me that 98% of atomic matter is hydrogen and helium, and the other 2% is other elements. New stars are formed surrounded by chemically rich matter which spins in different orbits, creating Goldilocks conditions. Then atoms and molecules come together, and this is a process called accretion. We then tried to conduct an activity on accretion using salad spinners. I really enjoyed this activity as it was different from watching factual videos every lesson. This experiment didn't really work, but it was a lot of fun. We then looked at the Earth's crust and how it was made up of oxygen, silicon, aluminium, and iron. It was also noted that the Earth was formed around 4.5 billion years ago. Then we learnt about the different tectonic plates and we acted them out in partners. The plates include subduction, transformation, convergence, and slip fault. We then got to go to the pool for a lesson and we got to show Pangaea and the Earth's plates. These are photos taken while at the pool. I enjoyed this activity as we got to have a break from the classroom. To finish this threshold, we looked at a YouTube video without the sound. In pairs, we had to commentate while the video was playing to predict what the pictures meant. The next threshold was threshold 5, titled Life on Earth. The first thing we did was draw a picture of what we thought was life and what was non-life. After this, we looked at a video of what was life and what was the 4 key elements to classifying something as life. These are metabolism, homeostasis, reproduction, and adaptation. We then looked at the mini thresholds of life, which are photosynthesis, eukaryotes, multi-celled organisms, brains, movement, and mammals. I found this the most interesting threshold as we watched YouTube clips instead of Big History. Watched different videos on adaptation and evolution, which I really enjoyed, and these included Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs 2, Homer Evolution, Charles Darwin, and Lego Evolution. Then looked at the Tree of Life, which is shown on the presentation. My personal favourite activity was the DNA activity. It was really fun constructing it and then eating the DNA at the end. Our final ever activity was a survival list on a viral outbreak and what we would need. Overall, I enjoyed some of the Big History, but disliked watching the videos as they were so boring. However, I loved the different activities such as the DNA one and the pool, and I learnt a lot through those activities.